Hello, Virgo, and welcome to your reading. Let's dive right in because what I'm seeing in your energy is so precise and purposeful, and I want you to feel this immediately. Virgo, you're in a refinement phase. You're polishing details, you're fine tuning, you're improving quality. And I know this might not sound as dramatic as some other energies, but what you're doing right now is creating excellence. What was good is becoming great. What was almost there is becoming exactly right. And the mastery that's emerging from your attention and care is visible. People are going to notice the difference. Let's see what the cards are showing me. All right, first card, the Eight of Pentacles. Of course, Virgo. Of course, this is here. The Eight of Pentacles is your card. It's craftsmanship, skill development, dedication to the work. And what I'm seeing is that you are in the zone right now. You're focused. You're committed. You're showing up day after day to hone your craft, to improve your skills, to make what you're creating better and better. And this dedication is not going unnoticed. Let me pull another card to understand this refinement energy more deeply. The Hermit. Beautiful. The Hermit is solitude, introspection, inner wisdom. And Virgo, what's coming through is that this refinement phase requires you to go inward, to get quiet, to tune out the noise and distractions and really focus on what you're building. The Hermit is telling me that you're in a period of deep concentration. You're not trying to be everything to everyone right now. You're being selective with your energy and directing it toward what truly matters. What else is in your current energy? Let me see. Temperance. Oh, this is perfect. Temperance is balance, patience, integration. It's about the slow, steady process of combining elements until they're just right. And Virgo, this is exactly what you're doing. You're not rushing. You're not cutting corners. You're taking your time to get the details exactly as they should be. Temperance is the alchemist card. You're turning something ordinary into something extraordinary through your attention. Tell me more, Spirit. What is this refinement creating? The Ace of Pentacles, new material beginning, new opportunity, tangible results. The Ace of Pentacles is telling me that all this careful work you're doing is about to produce something real and valuable. This could be a new income stream, a project that launches successfully, recognition for your skills, something concrete that validates all the effort you've been putting in. The refinement is not just for the sake of perfection. It's building towards something. One more card for your current energy. What else do I need to see? The Star, hope, renewal, clarity of vision. And what I'm hearing is that even though you're in the detailed work right now, you haven't lost sight of the bigger picture. The Star is keeping you inspired. You know why you're doing this. You know where this refinement is leading. And that sense of purpose is what keeps you going even when the work feels tedious or challenging. If you're already feeling this reading, let me know in the comments. Just say yes or tell me which card is speaking to you. Let's look at your recent past, Virgo. What have you been moving through to get to this refinement phase? The Five of Pentacles. You've been in a season of scarcity or struggle. The Five of Pentacles is about feeling like you don't have enough. Not enough resources, not enough support, not enough recognition for your efforts. And Virgo, I know this has been frustrating for you because you work so hard. You give so much attention to everything you do, and to feel like that wasn't being valued or rewarded, that hurt. What else have you been carrying? The Nine of Swords. Anxiety, worry, sleepless nights. The Nine of Swords is mental exhaustion from overthinking and overanalyzing. And Virgo, your mind is one of your greatest gifts, but it can also be your heaviest burden. You've been caught in loops of worry. What if this isn't good enough? What if I'm missing something? What if it all falls apart? The Nine of Swords shows me you've been carrying a lot of mental weight. Let me see what else is in your recent past. The Tower. There it is. Something fell apart. Something that you thought was stable or solid got dismantled. And for a sign like yours that values structure and order, this was deeply unsettling. The Tower is chaos. It's the ground shifting beneath your feet, and you've had to rebuild. You've had to start over in some area of your life, and that's part of why you're in this refinement phase now. You're building something new, but this time you're doing it with more care, more intention, more wisdom. Let's go deeper into this refinement energy. What specifically are you polishing? What are you perfecting? Spirit, show me more. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay, this is about mastering the material world. The Queen of Pentacles is practical, nurturing, resourceful. She knows how to create abundance and comfort. And Virgo, what I'm seeing is that you're refining your relationship with money, resources, and stability. You're learning how to build security in a sustainable way. You're getting smarter about how you manage your finances, your time, your energy. The Queen of Pentacles doesn't waste anything. She uses everything wisely. And that's the energy you're embodying. What else are you refining? The Three of Pentacles. Collaboration. Teamwork. skill recognition. The Three of Pentacles is about working with others to create something excellent. And what's coming through is that you're refining how you work with people. You're learning to delegate. You're learning to trust others with parts of the process. You're also learning to communicate your standards and expectations clearly so that the collaboration produces the quality you're aiming for. The Three of Pentacles is master craftsman energy, and you're stepping into that role. Tell me more, Spirit. What is the result of this refinement? The Six of Pentacles. Generosity, balance, giving and receiving. And what I'm hearing is that as you refine your skills and your systems, you're going to be in a position to give back, to mentor others, to share your knowledge, to be generous with what you've learned. But the Six of Pentacles is also about receiving. You're going to be compensated fairly for your expertise. You're going to attract people who value your attention to detail and are willing to pay for it. One more card for this refinement phase. What else do I need to know? Justice, fairness, balance, cause and effect. Virgo, justice is telling me that you are going to be rewarded in direct proportion to the effort you're putting in. The universe sees the work you're doing, the care you're taking, the excellence you're creating. And justice says that recognition and reward are coming. What you've earned, you will receive. The scales are balancing in your favor. Let's look at what's unfolding for you over the next few weeks. What's coming in as a result of this refinement? The Two of Pentacles, balance, flexibility, managing multiple things. The Two of Pentacles is telling me that you're going to have options. Multiple projects, multiple opportunities. And while this might feel a bit like juggling, it's actually a good problem to have. It means your skills are in demand. People want to work with you. You're going to need to be strategic about what you say yes to and how you manage your time. But the abundance of choice is a sign that your refinement is paying off. What else is coming? The Ten of Pentacles. Long-term security, legacy, generational wealth. Oh, Virgo, the Ten of Pentacles is big. This is not just about short-term gains. This is about building something that lasts, something stable and secure that you can rely on for years to come. This could be a business you're establishing, investments you're making, a home you're creating. Whatever it is, the Ten of Pentacles says this refinement phase is laying the foundation for lasting abundance. Let me see what else. The Knight of Pentacles. Steady progress, reliability, methodical action. The Knight of Pentacles moves slowly, but he always reaches his destination. And Virgo, this is your energy right now. You're not trying to rush or force anything. You're taking one step at a time, doing each thing thoroughly and well. And the Knight of Pentacles is telling me that this approach is exactly right. Slow and steady wins the race. Your consistency is your superpower. One more card for what's coming. Show me, Spirit. The Empress. Creation. Abundance. Fertility. The Empress is lush and full and overflowing. And what I'm seeing is that all this careful refinement is going to bloom into something beautiful and abundant. The Empress is telling me that you're not just creating something functional. You're creating something that feels good. That brings pleasure and beauty and richness to your life and the lives of others. Your work has heart in it, Virgo, and that's what makes it excellent. If this reading is resonating with you, do me a favor and hit that like button. It helps me know this content is serving you. Now let's talk about the people in your environment. Who's around you during this refinement phase? The King of Pentacles. This is someone stable, successful, and materially grounded. This could be a mentor, a business partner, a romantic interest. Someone who appreciates quality and excellence the way you do. The King of Pentacles is telling me that you're attracting people who operate at a high level, people who respect your attention to detail and your commitment to doing things right. What else? Who else is in your orbit? The Page of Pentacles. This is a student energy. Someone eager to learn. Someone who looks up to you and wants to understand how you do what you do. The Page of Pentacles could be a literal student or mentee, or it could represent a part of yourself that's still learning and growing. Either way, this energy is humble and dedicated. There's a willingness to put in the work to get better. Let me pull one more to see if there's anyone you need to be aware of. The Seven of Swords. Okay, here's your warning. The Seven of Swords is deception, theft, someone trying to take shortcuts or steal your ideas. And Virgo, as you're refining your work and creating something valuable, there are people watching who want the results without putting in the effort. Be careful who you share your processes with. Be careful who has access to your systems and your intellectual property. Not everyone has your integrity. Let's talk about what you need to release to fully step into this refined version of yourself. What are you still holding on to that's slowing you down? The Four of Cups. Apathy. Boredom. Taking what you have for granted. Virgo, the Four of Cups is showing me that sometimes you get so focused on what's not perfect that you miss the blessings right in front of you. You're so busy looking at what needs to be improved that you forget to acknowledge how far you've already come. Spirit is saying, take a moment to appreciate what you've built. Don't let the pursuit of excellence turn into perpetual dissatisfaction. What else do you need to release? The Five of Swords. Conflict. Winning at all costs. Ego battles. The Five of Swords is about arguments where nobody really wins. And what I'm hearing is that you need to release the need to be right all the time. Yes, you have high standards. Yes, you see things others miss, but not every battle is worth fighting. Sometimes you need to let people learn their own lessons. Sometimes you need to walk away from situations where your expertise isn't valued. Save your energy for where it actually makes a difference. One more thing to release. What else, Spirit? Judgment reversed. Self-criticism. Harsh inner judgment. Virgo, you are your own worst critic. The standards you hold yourself to are impossibly high. And while that drives you to create excellence, it also exhausts you. Judgment reversed is telling me that you need to release the voice that says nothing you do is ever good enough. You need to stop replaying your mistakes and punishing yourself for being human. Perfection is not the goal. Excellence is. And you're already there. Let's look at your guidance from Spirit. What do you need to do to make the most of this refinement phase? The Wheel of Fortune. Trust the cycles. Trust the timing. The Wheel of Fortune is about understanding that life moves in seasons. Right now, you're in a season of work and refinement. But this won't last forever. There will be a season of harvest, a season of rest, a season of celebration. The wheel is telling you not to get stuck in the grind. Remember that this is a phase, and it's leading somewhere good. What else is Spirit advising? The High Priestess. Trust your intuition. The High Priestess is inner knowing. And Virgo, your analytical mind is brilliant, but don't ignore your gut. The High Priestess is telling me that you know things you can't explain logically. You sense when something is off. You feel when something is right. Trust that. Your intuition is just as valuable as your intellect. Let them work together. One more piece of advice. What else, Spirit? The Sun. Bring joy into the process. The Sun is happiness, vitality, playfulness. And what I'm hearing is that refinement doesn't have to be drudgery. You can enjoy the work. You can find pleasure in the details. You can celebrate the small wins along the way. The Sun is reminding you that life is meant to be lived, not just perfected. Don't let the pursuit of excellence steal your joy. Let's look at your outcome. If you continue on this path of refinement, if you trust the process, where does this lead? The World. Completion. Mastery. Success on all levels. Virgo. The World card is the final card of the major arcana. It represents achieving what you set out to do. And what I'm seeing is that this refinement phase is leading you to a level of mastery and recognition that you've been working toward for a long time. Everything is coming together. All the details are aligning. You're stepping into a version of your life where your skills are valued, your work is celebrated, and you feel fulfilled. Let me pull some oracle cards to hear what your guides want to say. First card, trust the process. Perfect. Your guides are telling you that every small step you're taking matters. Every detail you're refining is contributing to the whole. You don't need to see the entire staircase. You just need to take the next step. Trust that the process is working even when you can't see the results yet. Next card. You are enough. Virgo, your guides want you to know that you don't have to earn your worth through perfection. You are enough exactly as you are. Your value is not determined by how flawlessly you execute. You are inherently worthy. Let that sink in. One more. Patience. Your guides are reminding you that good things take time. The refinement you're doing can't be rushed. Excellence requires patience. And you have it. Don't let impatience or comparison make you feel like you're behind. You're exactly on time. Virgo, let me bring this all together for you. You're in a refinement phase. And I know that might not feel as exciting as sudden breakthroughs or dramatic transformations. But what you're doing right now is just as important. You're building something solid. You're creating something excellent. You're developing skills and systems that are going to serve you for years to come. The care you're bringing to your work is not going unnoticed. The attention you're giving to the details is creating a level of quality that sets you apart. And the universe is watching. Justice is coming. Recognition is coming. Reward is coming. But here's what I need you to remember. Excellence is not the same as perfection. Perfection is an illusion. It's a moving target that you'll never reach because there's always one more thing to improve. But excellence? Excellence is real. Excellence is doing your best with what you have. Excellence is bringing your full attention and care to what matters. And Virgo, you've already achieved that. So yes, keep refining, keep polishing, keep improving, but also celebrate what you've already created. Acknowledge how far you've come. Give yourself credit for the dedication and consistency you've shown. You are building something that lasts, something that matters, something that reflects the best of who you are. And that is more than enough. If you know another Virgo who needs to hear this message, share this reading with them. Trust the process, Virgo. Trust your skills, trust your timing, and know that the excellence you're creating is about to be recognized in ways that feel deeply fulfilling. I'm sending you so much love and appreciation for the work you do. Thank you for being here. If this resonated, drop a comment and let me know what part of the reading spoke to you. And if you want more readings like this, make sure you're subscribed with notifications on so you don't miss your next message. Keep refining, Virgo. The mastery is already here. You just need to see it. I'll see you in the next one.